Hello, everyone, and welcome to NYU Stern. My name is Lauren Grygotis, and I'm the Associate Director of Admissions for the MS in Business Analytics program. I'm joined today by Bronwen Sanders, who is the Director of Admissions and works with me on the Admissions Committee for MSBAi. Many people looking to pursue a Master in Business Analytics might wonder what kind of career support they might expect to find at NYU Stern. So we wanted to take a few minutes today to review that. And you can see some of those resources outlined here, and we are going to go into detail a little bit more into what to expect from all of these resources. So Bronwen and I thought that we would have a casual conversation today to give you some insights into these resources at NYU Stern. So Bronwen, I am going to turn it over to you, and if you could introduce yourself and provide a little bit of background for everyone.
Thanks so much, Lauren. So yes, as Lauren said, I am a director of admissions at NYU Stern as part of our executive programs team, and part of my purview is the MSBAi program. But I have the unique experience that before my current role, I was a career coach in the Career Center for Working Professionals at Stern.
And I think one thing that is very interesting, Bronwen, in your role is that you do have that experience at the Career Center for Working Professionals, and you do bring that insight into your current role. So I think that one thing that would be really great to discuss is maybe if you could just share an overview of the CCWP and how would MSBAi students interact with the service?
Of course, I'm happy to. So the Career Center for Working Professionals, otherwise known as the CCWP at Stern, their office provides lifelong career development to all working professionals at Stern, which includes all of our global master's programs, where MSBAi falls, our part-time Langone program, our executive MBA students, and all Stern alumni. So in the CCWP, you have the opportunity to work one-on-one with an experienced coach. And coaching is really the heart of the work that they do in the CCWP. If you've never worked with a coach in your career, I highly recommend it. It is an invaluable resource for your career growth. And so an individual session is really tailored to the person and their individual needs. So maybe you are looking to become a better manager or a better leader. Maybe you're looking to have some advancement in your career. Many of our students and alumni in the MSBAi program are potentially looking to pivot to a new industry or a new function or both. Really, and then of course, working with a career coach is maybe on the more tactical parts of the job search, whether it's updating your LinkedIn profile, practicing a mock interview for an upcoming interview. Working on your resume, and really strategizing on the overall job search.
Great, and I think what might be helpful as well is, could you share some information about what MSBAi students can expect from that first meeting with a coach from the CCWP? And is there anything that MSBAi students or alum can do to prepare for that meeting?
Without a doubt. So just to give you a sense, during Module 1 that we start in May for MSBAi program, a few weeks in, you're going to get an email on how to set up your career account. And this is important because you'll have this as a student and then later on as an alum. And you'll receive instructions on activating your account. And this is where the place where you can make an appointment with a career coach. You also have access to a really rich career resource library where it holds a lot of recorded events and just tools on the job search or ways to help you. And of course, making a career appointment with a coach is really what you'd like to do. So what does a first meeting look like? Number one is they'll ask you for a resume. This is not to be intimidating, but just they really want to get a sense of who you are and your background. And so that first 45-minute meeting really is introductory. You know, what are your goals? What are you looking to accomplish next in your career? And during that meeting, you'll decide with the coach on how you'll best want to partner with the coach. They're excited to get to know you. And so don't be surprised at the end of the meeting that you might get some homework from the coach. Really, that includes action items at the end of the session to, things you would want to do before meeting for the next session.
And Bronwen, you did as well highlight some resources that are available to NYU Stern alum. So you did remind me of another opportunity that is available to all NYU Stern alum, including our MSBA students, which is the lifelong learning opportunities at NYU Stern. So all MSBA alum are eligible for 2 tuition-free in-person executive certificate courses per academic year, as well as a 50% discount on any additional online courses that you would take. So even though you're joining the MSBA community for that 12-month period that you're going to be in the program, you are also joining the NYU Stern alumni community as well. And that support is there for you on a lifelong basis. So now that we've touched upon some of the resources that you can expect at NYU Stern, I also wanted to go back to an earlier point that you made, Bronwen, about how some MSBA students, I should say most MSBA students who are coming into the program are looking to make some kind of transition within their career, whether that's a change into a new job function or even into a new industry. So I personally can think of a few different cases and alumni who I've spoken to who have successfully navigated that change into the new job function or industry that they were looking to make. One person who comes to mind, it was a strategy consultant who pivoted after the program to become the director of people analytics for a top technology company. And I can think of so many different stories of alumni who have shared their personal journey with me after the program. So Bronwen, I thought that maybe it might be helpful if you could share some examples that you've heard about or have seen MSBA students make after the program.
I'd love to. And it's so great to hear those success stories from our alumni. And you'll often see, if you see, our alumni job postings are a great way to see the different ways our alumni have made, really some changes in their career following the program. And so, yes, we've definitely seen some great success. We've seen people make advancements in their career. We've seen people pivot to a new function or industry. The people who have been the most successful are those that are taking advantage of all the resources that NYU Stern has to offer. So what that looks like is they are coming in for coaching in the CCWP. They're going to meetings, they're going to events that are on campus. They're networking with members of their cohorts. They're reaching out to all of our alumni. At this point, we have 450 plus MSB alumni in our network. And Lauren gave one example, and I'd love to give a few more. We had one alum that was a senior operations, in a senior operations role for a top logistics company. And after completing the MSBA program, he wanted to switch to a more analytics-based role. And now he's in a senior role working in both business analytics and insights for a healthcare company. Another alum was a digital strategy consultant prior to the program, and then went on to do a number of analytics-focused roles. And last but not least, another great story was we had an alum that was doing merchandising planning in the retail industry for a top company we all know, and wanted to pivot to analytics. So he did something interesting that I've seen a lot of people do successfully when they're looking to make a significant career pivot. Is he did his two-step process. Is by first he identified an internal role at his company to get the analytics experience first before moving on later on, a little bit later on, to a new role in industry. So it was a great way to really dig into the analytics experience, but internally as a first step.
Absolutely. And I think that now that we've gone through some of the professional development resources that are available at NYU Stern and to all MSBA students and alum, I think that I just want to talk through some next steps. So as you continue to learn more about the admissions process for the MS in Business Analytics program, I just want to note that the admissions committee does hold regular virtual information sessions, and these are an opportunity for you to learn more about the program curriculum, the program format. If you do do have further questions about professional development resources, that is a great opportunity to ask those questions of a member of the admissions committee. In addition to this, I would recommend as well filling out the preliminary information form, which you can find on our website. So through this form, you can also submit your resume, and the admissions committee will review that and provide some feedback on your candidacy to help you figure out whether the program is a good fit for you. So if you do have any questions, please always feel free to reach out to our office. You can reach us at msba@stern.nyu.edu. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Lauren.